let's dive deep right off the bat. If you had to boil down, let's say, your entrepreneurial mindset to just 2 or 3 words, what would they be?
Win or learning lesson. So that's the short answer. So that's the few words. And the explanation for that is everything that you do, every action you take, every test you do, whether it be marketing or business or a new offer or whatever, there's only 2 outcomes. It's either a win and a success, and it's something you could build on and repeat and do more of, or it's a learning lesson, right? And those learning lessons, those are mistakes. Those could be categorized as failures. They might be even bigger, mistakes, right? But those things are the building blocks on which you grow and you learn. And so if you start thinking this way in an entrepreneur's mindset, right, as a win or a learning lesson, then you have an opportunity to actually set yourself in an always win mindset, because anything that you do, you have a positive outcome. Yes, it's possible that short term you have a negative outcome where there's a loss. It might be a monetary loss. It might even be categorized as a failure. And all of us as entrepreneurs have had those at one time or another, and will have those in the future. But those losses, no matter how much they may hurt in the short term, and sometimes they're a little bit longer than that, they are the learning lessons that we can build on to know what we should do in the future or what we shouldn't do. And so everything is either that win that you can double down on and do more of, or a learning lesson that you can learn from and do something different.
And see, I think that your success, and I will say this, I haven't met many successful folks, entrepreneurs or otherwise, where their success just happened by accident. Yes, there's somewhat of luck that's involved. There's no question about it. You got to be at the right place at the right time with the right product. I get that. But the mindset, that's why I asked you about mindset. Mindset is so important in entrepreneurship. And what I got from that little snippet is that you're one of the worst adversaries that you can possibly ask for. Because when someone punches you, you just get up and continue moving forward and just continue getting up every time you get punched down. And that phrase, and I know that because you said, I always win. Whether I lose and get the result that I get a result that I'm not looking for, or get the result that I am looking for, I'm a winner. Because on one hand, I'm learning how to not do that again and how to achieve. And when I win, well, I know that worked and that's great. I guarantee you though, the learning lessons always happen from the failures, not from the successes. And I think you would agree with me on that. So let's shift. Let's talk about success then. Mm-hmm. I'm curious, how has your idea of success shifted from those early days when you started out at Outreach to where you are right now?
Yeah. Oh, that's a really good question. And I think that it goes back to also what you talked about with fulfillment, because I think early on, and you can't help it too, because you're in this area where you're, building things up, and it's not that you're focused, thinking about, oh, I'm focused on myself. But I think that just naturally early on in entrepreneurship, you're just doing so many things, you're doing different things. You're not really thinking as much about the bigger picture and the impact and what that looks like. You're more focused on, okay, I'm going to build this, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. And kind of the excitement of having all of that. And I think early on, I always have loved like being able to help people. And, from even the iPhone videos and the comments I talked about to the clients that I help with YouTube ads, right? And, from the early app clients, but then of course, all the different businesses and coaches, consultants, and experts, and like all the different businesses we've helped with YouTube ads. And so I love, kind of that direct, hey, this was great. And it changed my business or changed my life or whatever it is. But I was still focused on, okay, I'm growing the business, like measured all by that top line, kind of revenue and bottom line kind of profit, like all these different things. Versus I think now what I've really realized is that, ultimately there's something greater than that, and also greater that really transcends, which is and I call it the ripple effect of impact, right? And so you have impact that you're creating. And so if I go and I help, someone, let's just take one of our clients, Jared Ernie, right? So he helps small businesses with their Google review, Google My Business profile. And these are businesses that their Google review profile could make or break the business, right? And so he helps them with something really important for local businesses. These are local businesses he helps. And so, and we help him with his YouTube ads to get in front of those local businesses to say, hey, I can help you with this. And so, when Jared came to us, he was in a tough spot because this was back in 2020. And, a lot of his clients really faced some serious challenges and pulled back on some of these types of things that they were doing. And, but he knew he could really help people. And so there was kind of that direct impact that I had with Jared, because we get him up on YouTube. In several weeks, he's now got all these new clients coming in. And he's able to start paying off his debts and grow his business and start, and actually turn it into $1 million business, all of that with YouTube ads, by reaching the right people, by reaching these small business owners. But it's not just that, it's the ripple effect of impact that he has on all those businesses, because it's not just us helping Jared, right? It's by us helping him connect with his ideal clients. And now he's worked with hundreds of these small businesses that we've helped him reach through YouTube ads. We're having a ripple effect by us helping him. He's going out and helping all of these local businesses. Then think about those local businesses that this Google review profile, that might be the make or break difference in that business. And then think about all the employees that are in that business or the communities that they serve. And so you can really look at these ripples as positive ripple effects. And I do genuinely believe that when you're going out and you're doing more of that and you're creating a better impact and a ripple effect of impact, then it's going to come back around, many-fold in the impact that you create for other people, the fulfillment that you get from that as well, and also all of the benefit that those people are able to get. And then that will take care of your long-term business, because that's the type of thing that really it's just different than, just looking at the revenue or the dollars or those different things. It's looking at what is the real impact. And that is way more rocket fuel. I've got this rocket behind me here, way more rocket fuel than just looking at dollars in a bank account to see the impact and the ripple effect it has on your clients.